it's raining, of course. Going to the TSA office in Colton, California to be fingerprinted, pay my $78, and hopefully we'll get approved for pre-check. Pre-check, they check your background. I forget, there's an official name, like they vest you or something. And make sure you've not been in trouble with the law or been in countries that are having difficulty with the U.S. That might prove something a little weird. I was in the Middle East 22 years ago. But, I don't know. As far as I know, I have nothing bad against me. So, I'm going to battle the traffic, but in the rain, but here I go. Swinging low, bye-bye, birdie. Traffic was absolutely terrible. Many times it was under 10 miles an hour. All the freaking semi-trucks you could think of were out on the road, and not in just one lane either. And they're pick-em-up trucks and people that think they're extra special without signaling and pulling in front of you and stuff like that. It's an hour since I left the house. I'm a half an hour late for the appointment. We'll find out what happens. Yep, it's gonna be a long, dreary day. Well, I went in, signed in, and there's a lot of people late today because of the rain and the traffic. They called me. I went back to a room, a 10 by 11 foot room. I measured it while I was waiting. And young fella comes in, and there's like a computer pad. There's no ink involved. You put your thumbs down, you put your fingertips down. He had to hold my hand down because, I don't know, you get old and your hand starts going like this. And I said, you can do whatever you want. Put a book on there if you have to, or whatever. Took my fingerprints. Then I had to make sure my height and weight and all that stuff was correct. I had to correct the weight. I know I weigh a lot, but I don't weigh 290. I did correct it. I've been hovering around 260 because I gained some weight back, so I'm trying to lose it. But anyway, then slipped the debit card in. $78 gone. I'm ready to go. He says when you get back home, when you book your flight, you'll get this number from the government. I forgot what he called it. You get this number, package identification or person identification number, some whatever for TSA. Then you'll type it in when you make your reservations. Well, I've already done that. He says, well, just go back, open up that page, and there'll be a spot you can type that number in, and then when you get your boarding pass and all that, it'll be on there. And yeah. I'm going to pass by Harbor Freight, which is a inexpensive tools. But I'm going to look for some kind of earplugs or muffling I have muffling headphones, but if TSA wants to take them away, I don't want to lose them. They're expensive. So I'm going to go by and get some either earplugs on a string or something at Harbor Freight for the flight, because inside an airplane is really loud. It's like if you stuck your head inside a machine. Especially in the back where you got the jet engines right outside the window. So, I don't know what I'll do the rest of the day. It's a good sleepy type day. Oh! I had an idea for another Moose on the Loose. I'm wearing the shirt, actually. There's Malcolm. I had an idea for another story with Malcolm in it. This one's going to introduce a new friend, also a moose, who he is expecting all kinds of things, but when he meets this person, he has a lesson to learn. Another lesson. Brian was right. Kid books should have some kind of a positive lesson. So I'll be doing that this afternoon. gotta get my stuff in gear and get home. Couple places to stop. I've got my map book with me. My road atlas book. I've had for a long time. I use it when I go any place, like another state or something. Even if I think I know where I'm going, I take it with me, because if the roads are closed and it's not yet on a GPS or something, or they just close the road, I'll have alternatives to look at. And my voice is going away. It sounds terrible. I look terrible. Yeah, let's get driving, Cheryl. Yeah.
In 2 miles, take exit 79 on the right to Eureka Street.
Okay, within a mile of home, and I wanted to stop by the store so bad. I wanted to buy some more bacon to fry up, or ice cream cones or something, you know. Stuff, because I'm hungry, emotionally. But did I? No. I'm proud of myself. There's no store between right where I am right now and home, so doing good. Doing good. That's Highway 10. I'm going east. My subdivision's over there, the one that has the water tower up on the hill. It's on the other side of the hill. Oh, we're getting there. What a day. Spency's at school. They won't be able to play out today, so poor little kid. I know what it's like when you can't do what you want to do. Yeah. I don't know if you can see in the background, there's a giant warehouse they built. I think it's empty so far, but it's for SHEIN products, Shine, cheapo Chinese goods. Yeah, this is what is considered out in the country here. There's plenty of houses and plenty of people, but it gets worse as closer you get to LA. It's so foggy you can't see the mountains in the background, or if you can barely see them. I'm coming closer, gonna get me up at the stop sign, then I turn left and I'm home. Well, up the street and then home. Making comfort food. Risotto with some carrots and beef flavoring. And then when it's just about done, it's nowhere near done, it's just beginning. When it's near being finished, I take it from the heat and I stir in some Parmesan cheese. So it's like cheesy rice with vegetables. Yummy, yum, yum. You can put meat in there if you want. You can put whatever vegetable you want, or just have the plain rice. This is a choker, and I'm not really sure when it's from the 40s or the 60s or what, I don't know. And I think the centers of each of these had a little rhinestone in them. It's pretty, for a small neck, pretty much. And I carried it with me for a while. I was going to put it on, and it broke in the back. It's like pot metal or something. So I bought some little tiny jewelry rings, and I took some pliers and fashioned it so that it might fit, and then I glued the ring to the thing. I don't have like jewelry solder, and the guy at the jewelry store said that it's not worth trying to work on, I guess because it's pot metal. So if it works, it works. So that's what I was going to wear to the concert thing. I have some matching earrings my sister-in-law gave me, oh gosh, 22 years ago. So it's really pretty. I don't know if it's bakelite or plastic, I really don't know. So it's probably just junk jewelry. But I like it. Kitty Cat wants more special stuff. I just gave him some food and he doesn't want it. That's okay, you'll want it when you're hungry. For the younger crowd, Oh no, it's Roadmaster. But most of the time, Rand McNally was a company that made maps. This is a book full of maps. This is Missouri. Kansas City's on this side, St. Louis is on that side, Springfield's down here. In Springfield, Illinois, this is the river, Mississippi River, and Springfield, Illinois is over here. But there's a close-up of St. Louis area, and then a close-up of the downtown streets, that kind of thing. I made a couple copies of the surrounding area where I'll be going. I'll trim them down so that they neatly fit with me. I don't know if I'll plastic coat them or just cover them with tape, clear tapes, to make them a little more sturdy. But, let's see, Georgia, and Athens, Georgia, and somebody's got to be in there. Footsie's in there, don't you? Huh? Gotta have your foots in there? Here's a map of the United States and parts of Canada. Excuse me, cat. This has major roads. Here's Chicago. Here's New York City over here. Chicago, here's Iowa. St. Louis, Missouri is right there. And from St. Louis to Kansas City, it is... How many miles is that? It tells you how many miles. 252 miles. And 3 hours and 35 minutes, or almost 4 hour drive. And on the back, major towns. It's got a list of major towns. And you find where you are and where you want to go. Here's Los Angeles. I coded it in yellow. And, what's the other one? Los Angeles, Denver, St. Louis. St. Louis, I have purple. So you follow the yellow over to the purple line down. And it tells you it is 505 miles. That's not right. Oh no. 1,836 miles. Boy, I really can't see, can I, huh? Can't see, can't hear. All I can do is have sex, and there's nobody to have sex with. And the cat's going, what? Ew. Yes. That's all I think about. Usually people want stuff they can't have, right? Like I was hungry on the way home, and I thought, I want this food, I want that food, but my pocketbook says otherwise. Enough risotto for 2 more meals. And here is today's risotto. Yum yum. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat my risotto, do a few little things, kind of lounge around, probably fall asleep in the chair here. Haha. Try to get this up before 4 o'clock Pacific, which would be 6 o'clock Central and 7 o'clock Eastern. And England, I don't know. I'm sorry. See, 4 o'clock would be in the early wee hours of the morning, I think, over there. I think they're 8 hours ahead of us or something, or I think so. Anyway, take care. If you're in a rainy situation and you see deep water, don't drive through it. You can ruin your car. You don't know where the bottom is, and if you think you know where the bottom is, it might have washed away. Yeah. Such as things that we deal with in these nations of ours where we are spoiled. Well, tomorrow's Whoop Whoop Wednesday, and I will have a joke for you. Catch you later, alligator. Upward and onward.